President Trump appears to be close to nominating a new U.S. Attorney General. Sources tell CNN that William Barr, who is a well-known conservative lawyer who previously ran the Justice Department under the late President George H.W. Bush, is emerging as a consensus candidate within the Trump administration, and the announcement could be made in the coming days. This is especially interesting because of what Barr has said about the Russia investigation. CNN's Laura Jarrett is at the Justice Department. And Laura, tell us what Barr has had to say about the Mueller investigation, the Russia probe.
Well, Jake, in the past, he has expressed a great deal of confidence in Mueller. He actually was Mueller's boss at the Justice Department back in the early 1990s. He said that Mueller will not divulge into so-called witch hunt, but he has also expressed a bit of disappointment about the fact that some members of Mueller's team have donated political donations to Democrats in the past. And he said this to the Washington Post, Jake. In my view, prosecutors who make political contributions are identifying fairly strongly with a political party. He goes on to say, I would have liked to see him have more balance on this group. Of course, echoing sentiments from President Trump there, who has expressed major disappointment in Mueller's team as being so-called angry Democrats, despite the fact that Mueller himself is a lifelong Republican. And I want to also point out that Barr has also expressed plenty about former FBI Director James Comey, about the fact that he was widely panned for flouting DOJ protocols, getting out ahead of the Attorney General Loretta Lynch at the time when it came to the Hillary Clinton email probe. And on Comey, he says this, Jake, quote, I think it's quite understandable that the administration would not want an FBI director who did not recognize established limits on his powers. It is telling that none of the president's critics are challenging the decision on the merits. So defending the firing of Comey there, Jake.
All right, so he aligns with President Trump on a number of these issues. I think he's also said some things suggesting that Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton should be investigated more when it comes to that Uranium One deal. Now, if there is a nomination of Bill Barr and he goes before the Senate, I would expect that he would be asked about when he was Attorney General last time for George H.W. Bush, how and what his role was on signing off on pardons that Bush Sr. issued of some Reagan administration officials for Iran-Contra. People are very concerned about pardons that President Trump might issue.
Certainly, that's been, one of the pieces of Bill Barr's tenure that has come under close scrutiny. He has not backed away from it. He said he supported broad pardons for those Reagan administration officials. But of course, given President Trump's penchant for pardons and all of the talk about pardons in the Mueller probe, that will be highly scrutinized in what is sure to be an ugly confirmation battle for Bill Barr or anybody else who serves as Attorney General. But already, Jake, bipartisan support for Bill Barr today. Pat Leahy, top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, telling our Ted Barrett on Capitol Hill that this is somebody who will be supported by both Democrats and Republicans.
All right, Laura Jarrett, thank you so much. Laura Jarrett at the Justice Department there